Hello everyone, and welcome back to a brand new episode of the Dream SMP tutorial series. Here we go. This is the world we are building, as you've seen, and I think we are on, episode 5? Come on, I can't lose track this quickly. But as you can see, today we are going to be doing our best to build Alyssa's entire house, and this is probably the biggest house that we've built so far. Well, you can see that over there in the distance. But, yeah, so we're going to try and get this entire house done, some of the terrain around it, and I think we'll go ahead and start planting some of the bamboo right here, because why not? Sort of a finishing touch. So let's not waste any time and let's get straight into building this epic house. Alright, so here we are. We're back in this world, and your world should look something very similar to this if you followed the tutorial from last time. So we cut it off at the right spot here, but there's still some more digging that we're going to have to do back here. And so first thing we're going to do, we can fill in that little hole there, get rid of some of this, and then also let's get rid of this tree right here. Some of these trees are going to get in the way, and this one, and this one. Most of these trees we can get rid of. There we go. Get out of my way. We don't like trees here. Okay, actually, we do. Okay. Alright. There we go. Now that all of these are gone, we're going to come over here, and we're going to lay out the front of the house. And there's some more terrain, some updated terrain, actually, that we got to do here. So, first of all, what we're going to do, we're going to put a torch down. So, you see where we have these three right here? We're going to come right here to the middle one and skip to the fourth one. 1, 2, 3, boom. Fourth one right there. There's a torch. And just because we can, we're going to put some of the bamboo here. So we can go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, including in that doorway, and then all the way to that other fence. Just a line of bamboo, and you can just let that grow. And you don't have to worry about the specific heights. It should be in the right spot naturally. So we're going to get rid of that berry right there, and then I'm actually going to get out some counting blocks. So for this, I'm going to use diamonds because it's easy to count, and I know that they're not supposed to be there. So first thing we're going to do, we're just going to dig away that one, these three, and then this entire row. Just like that. Right, so right after this torch, what we're going to do, we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 diamonds just like that. Right, and then we can knock out that one, the one right there, the 2 next to it, and that one right there. So it should look like that. And then knock out this one and this one. So there's 2 diagonal backwards. And then we're going to actually place an extra one right there. Knock out this one, and we'll get to the back in a second. But there we go. I just need to get that shape in real quick. And then this should just extend all the way across, and everything else should be good. So now we can get rid of this. Boom, perfect. And then that is what the front terrain looks like here. So now let's actually get out some poppies and then our spruce log, just like that, and we can put the front of the house here. So on this block right here, we're going to put a poppy, and this should be in line with the torch if the diamonds were still here. And then what we're going to do, we're going to place a spruce log behind it. That's the corner of the house right there. This should line up at 208, negative 195, right? And then what we're going to do, we're going to get some stairs, so spruce stairs, and then put 1, 2, 3, 4 in the middle, and then another spruce log right there. And that's that first stair, and then there's another poppy, just like that. And then from this poppy, we're going to skip 1, and on that second one, put a torch, just a little extra detail right there. Right, next thing we're going to do, we're going to get some dark oak fences out, and we're going to put 1, 2, 3, skip 2, and then put another 3. Then we just need to put the other side in, so we're going to go a spruce log here, then skip 4, and then put another one. And you should be 2 blocks away from where we started cutting out, which is perfect, because then the bamboo can go on this row, and the roof overhang can go on that row. And that is the front layout of the house. Right, so let's do the rest of the terrain before we build the house. I think that just makes sense to me. So over here, this is going to get a little weird, but just stick with me. So first of all, let's get rid of some of these leaves. I think these trees also go away in a second, but we can do that in a second. So you see where we have these 4 right here? What we're going to want to do is knock out the one down here, then these 2, then that one, and then, let's see, and that one right there, that one, and that one. And that is everything that we had to dig out there. And then keep all of this tall fern stuff here. This is actually still in the world right now, so hopefully you didn't delete that if you don't need to. Right, we're gonna come over here. We can get rid of this tree as well. Okay, so what we're gonna want to do, come over here, and we have to dig away a little bit of this area, just like this. So what we're gonna want to do is knock out all of this grass here on this row over there, and then all of this grass, just like that. And then You see where you have this little shape of stone right here? On this row of grass, go one over, and then this entire row we can just knock out, including that fern. Drag this all the way over, and then leave it sort of as like a 1-block barrier around all of this stone, all the way to the edge here. So we dug out that sort of shape right there, and then we can dig out all of this in the middle. Boom. So that's what that looks like right there. So right here, what we're going to do, we're going to put a torch right there, and then keep continuing this 1-row pattern. So keep going over here, and then all the way to the stone there. So it sort of wraps around there, and then right there. And then what we want to do, we can keep this row here, but this row right here, we just need to completely dig out this entire row. Keep going across until you hit this stone, just like that. Stone right there. And then what we need to do is replace this little bit with grass. And then we need to dig it out, so you see where this flat wall is, so it sort of makes like a big square here. Get rid of all of that, and that's everything that gets dug out. Just a perfect like square, just like that. And now we can fit the house in properly. Right, so to start building the actual house, I got some new materials in my inventory if you want to get those to make it easier. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do it wall by wall. So we're going to start with this wall, then that wall, and then back around to that wall. So basically what we're going to do from this pillar right here, we are going to skip 1, 2, 3, 4, place one right there, and then we want to skip another 4, place one right there, then skip another 4, and place one there, and you should be 2 blocks away on either side, just like that, which is perfect. That's exactly what we want. So we're going to bring these up each 2 more, and then we're going to connect them like this at the top. There we go. Now we're going to get our stone brick stairs, and then in each of these spots on the bottom, we're going to fill them in with stairs facing downward like this. And then on the top half, we're going to face them upside down stairs like this. So it sort of just makes this cool little pattern like that with the stone brick stairs. Okay, so now on this first one right here, we're going to go up 3. And then on this next one, we're going to go up a little extra. I don't know exactly how much yet, but that's okay. So right here, what we're going to do, we're going to go 4 across just like that. And then we're going to sort of just like wrap it around like this, leaving a spot for 2 glass pane, or 2 glass right in there. And that is that wall done. And then this wall right here, we want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so I actually had that 1 block long, or 2 long. So you have 5 spruce planks right there, and then the spruce log should be 1 block taller than that. Right, and then we can bring this other spruce log up to the same height for now. And then what we want to do, we want to drag this across, bring it a total of 5 up there as well, and then bring it along the top. So you have a 2x3 window in here. And we can fill that in with glass, just like that. And then we can drag our spruce all the way across, just like that. And then what we want to do is copy the exact same thing right here as well. So I'll put in my spruce like that. And then our framing for the window across here. So another spot for a 2x3 window, which we fill in with regular glass, like that. And then what we want to do up here, it's sort of like a staircase pattern going up. We want to add an extra 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 on either side, and then make a spot for a 2x2 window like this. So that is what this front wall looks like. And it looks a little crazy. And then on the top here, we can add 2 more spruce planks like that for the roof. And actually, we're gonna have to knock out these ones like that. So you only had to go up 3. And that is what this wall looks like. So let's move on to this wall right here. What we're gonna do, we want to skip another 1, 2, 3, 4. Put 4 right there. And then what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go over here and find this corner of the house. So it lines up with that side and that side. And then from this corner, we're also going to skip 4. And then the rest of it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay, so 8 in the middle. It's just a gap at 8 there. And then we're just going to repeat the same pattern for now. So bring them up each 3, connect them at the top, and then do the stair pattern in the middle for all of them, including the section that is 8 blocks long. So I'll do this real quick. There we go. So now on top of this, you see we want to repeat this pattern on this side and that side again. So we'll bring this side up so it's equal with that, and then we can put in our window again. It's the same 2x3 window. Fill it with glass in the middle, and then do this on the other side. So bring it up to the same height. So you should be placing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to make the right height. Wrap this around. pretty easy. This house isn't too bad. It's just a little bit, it gets a little weird up in there where she added a room. Right now in this middle area, we're gonna extend it all the way across on the top here, and then we're just gonna make a giant window in the middle. So wrap the spruce planks. Wrap the spruce planks all the way around like this, and then just fill in the entire middle with glass. And it should be like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 6 by 3 window, which is correct. And then what we need to do, we need to add the 2 top pillars. So we'll go 1, 2, 3 here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then in these 2 spots, we will just do the same thing that we did right there. So make a space just like this, and then you can add the 2 peaks on top of there, fill it with glass, so it looks just like that, and then do it again over here. There's just 2 little towers in these top corners. That's what's going on here. So boom, that is what this wall looks like. And now we will wrap it around this way. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and this spot right here, it's actually just the exact same thing. So I'll recreate this area. You can see what I'm doing if you need to pause it. But you skip over 4, go across, and then fill it in with our stairs. And then we can take this up and do this other pattern. It's pretty repetitive. You should hopefully be able to figure it out. So we need to make our 2 by 3 window. And then copy the same thing we built 3 times now. So let's do that. Boom. Fill in our 2 by 2 window. And we can add those 2 up there. Great. So now what we're going to do, we're going to skip another 4 and drag this up, and also this one right here, take this across. We can fill in all of our stairs now, just like this, right? And then over here, sort of what we did right there, we're going to do this one right here. So we're going to go up 3 and then spruce stairs, wrapping all the way around, leaving 2 blocks of glass in there. And then we're not going to do anything right there because this does change a little bit. Right, so now we're going to lay out our farm area. So what we want to do, the inside, because it's sort of like a big like N or U shape or whatever. So from this one right here by our stairs, we're going to skip 1, 2, 3, 4, put 4, skip 4 there, then go across all the way, skip our 8, and then skip our 4 again. So it sort of just has a grid system like that. And then we can bring all of these up, a total of 3 blocks on the inside here. Done. On this front wall, we can put our stone brick stairs. Actually, we need to take this across so it's a little easier. Boom, perfect. And then actually, let's just connect all of these along the top. Connect them all with spruce stairs. That'll just make it easier. I mean, we have 2 anyways. And then we can fill in all of this with our stairs, including that big middle area. So this shouldn't take too long. Just get all this done. Oops, if I don't misplace all the blocks. I guess while I'm doing this, I can say, if you guys have any questions about downloading the map, which I guess if you're watching this far, you probably already have the seed. But make sure to join the Discord if you haven't already, if you're following along. In case you have any questions or I post any updates early, or you get to know what episodes or what you're going to be building next. It's just a cool way to figure that kind of information out. Right, so right here, this pillar right here, we're actually going to take it all the way across right there. And we can fill in this platform here with spruce. So just do that all the way across. Boom, perfect. Right, now let's do the stairs up in the front here. So your house should look something like this, which I know we'll fix. So the stairs up in the front here, we're going to have 3 rows of stairs going up. So that's row 2, and this is row 3. And then what we're going to do, we're going to just drag the logs going all the way across there, and we can fill in this 2 by 4 with spruce planks like that. So let's go ahead and build our front-facing wall here. So we're going to put 3 up on this side, and then you're going to go inward on either side, then up again, and then 2 going inward, and then 2 up like that. And that is what that looks like. Now for the doorway, put 2 on either side, and then 2 up there with the regular spruce planks. And then you can put double dark oak doors in the middle there. Some quick details to add. We can put fences on either side here, so we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a 6th one because it overhangs by 1. 6, and then there's lanterns hanging off the end of that. So that is what our staircase in the front looks like there. So let's do this wall now. Actually, we'll just keep wrapping around the inside here. So on this one right here, we're going to take this one all the way up to this height, and this one all the way up to the height of the tower. And then we can also connect the cross beams in here, right? Just to help fill everything in. And then on these two sides, we can do the exact same thing with our tower. We can make the same face walls that we've made 1,000 times now. It's that one there. Oops, I don't keep misplacing blocks. Gosh, oh my god. Oh my god. So many L's. That's why they call me Big L. Right, fill that in like that. Again, if you need to pause the video, because I highly doubt, especially, I think there's somebody building this in survival, so shout out to you if you're doing this in survival. And boom, there we go. And we'll get to the top of the towers in a second, fix that up. Last thing we'll do, we'll also connect a spruce log across that end. So now we can do this roof here. This is really easy. We're just going to do 4 on either side like this. And then the rest of this, we can just fill in with glass, like a skylight. This is a pretty nice house. Like, this would be a nice house to have in survival. You could just build this in your survival world, honestly. It doesn't even have to be in the Dream SMP. So yeah, let's do this wall now. This is another simple wall. What we'll do is we'll wrap spruce planks all the way along the sides and the top, but not the bottom. And then we'll do the same thing with glass. Wrap glass all the way along. And then more spruce planks, do that again. And then you should have a perfect spot to put 2 doors, just like that. Boom, super easy wall. Right here, we're going to do the same thing that was on that side. Go across, wrap it around, and then have 2 windows in, just like that. Now this side, this is the only exception where it's sort of unsymmetrical here, is this side. So just bear with me here. This log we're going to bring up to the same height as the one on that side. Then we can connect it over, and then connect it over right there. And let's fill in this wall right here. So we're going to wrap it around the sides and the top again, just like we did with that wall. And then what we're going to do, we're going to put 2 glass there, then 2 more spruce, and that gives us another spot for another doorway right there. Right, now this is sort of a porch area, so we can put fences going all along this thing. There we go. And then underneath here, this is the farm. We'll get to the farm in a second. Right here, what we can do 3 more logs, and then make the same wall here over like that. I cannot imagine how much wood this must have taken to make, so rip. Right, let's get our stairs out, and let's go ahead and build the tops of these towers here. And actually, we're going to need slabs. We need dark oak slabs. So let's see what we're gonna do. This one down here, we're gonna place just a stair there, then go out on either side, so it sort of curves like that. And then in all the corners, there's a slab right there. Right, so then what we can do, we can keep doing this, go out like this, but you don't need any more slabs. Just in that one corner, there's a slab there. And then what we can do, we can put stairs going like this, all the way over, and then just repeat this, what we did on this one side, on all 4 sides, and do the same thing on that tower, and I'll be right back. Right, so there you go. You can see we have all of the roofs in place for this, and now the reason that we put slabs here is that so we could put lanterns on all of these corners like this. Make sure to put them in the correct spots underneath the slabs, just like that, and then I can do it on this tower as well. All the spots, none of them are missing, which is good. I say this is probably like the most organized thing in this entire world that isn't like completely ruined or anything, which is nice. Right, so then what we can do, let's do the roof on top of this tower right here. So right on this row that we've placed, we're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stairs, and then we can just continue this going up across like that. And one thing we're going to have to do, right here where there's this row of spruce logs, we're actually going to put a second row of spruce logs, just like that. Right, and that fixes everything there. And then we can just keep taking this all the way across. Literally nothing to it. The only little complicated bit is the sideways logs right there, which are hard to see sometimes. And then what we're going to do on this side with the overhang. So bring it down like that. And then what we're going to do here, do the same thing, bring it over. And then when you get to this spruce log, we're going to place a sideways one right there. So it kind of like overlaps like that. You see how that works? It like just turns into that log right there. So it's just the next one right there. And then we're going to have more lanterns there and there. And that is that roof all complete. So next we can do the roof over here. So we're gonna add another row of spruce logs there, and let's do the one up here. So I'm actually gonna get dark oak planks for this. I said dark oak planks, please. Thank you. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4 planks right here, because this is like a slab roof. And then we're gonna do just a 4x4 of planks, just like that. And then we're gonna do slabs all the way around that. And then more slabs all the way around this. And then this side, you also place an extra slab there for whatever reason. And then we can go take this all the way across. And some of this will have to change because the stairs will intersect with that. But boom, there we go. So there's just a slab roof right there. And the last little thing we need to do is this one right here. So sort of what we did with that one, we're going to do the same thing with the logs. So go inward one, up, 2 in, and then 2 up. And then to fill in this wall right here, what we're going to do, 2 stairs on this side, 2 stairs on this side, 2 going across, and then there's a 2x2 window in there. And that is what that wall looks like. Right, and then we need more stairs, and the same trick here. So we'll go across here, and then on the overhang, just put one facing in towards that log, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. So take this all the way across, and then we'll have to break out these 2 middle slabs here, and do it like that. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Yeah, these 2 ones that are broken out here are turned into regular planks, so they're just full planks, so it looks like that. So do that on this side, and then just bring it across to this side. See, super easy build, nothing to even worry about. There's just a few little, like, weird dimensions in here. And then turn it facing that way. And that's why this is dug out 2 blocks, so that there's still room for the bamboo. And there we go. That's pretty much the outside of Alyssa's house. All we really need to do is the farm. But I think we'll get back to the farm. Let's do the inside. We'll save the farm for last. Right. So when you come into the house, first major detail, we're going to have to immediately get rid of those doors. Because it should be spruce planks underneath there. Forgot was the one exception. I already forgot about that. And then you can see we'll just fill in this entire area with spruce planks all the way down, just like this. And then the basement is just empty. There's nothing in here except for the aquarium area. So I'd say just put like a few torches. That's really all that's down here. There's some torches randomly. It does not matter. You can't even see it. So over here, we have more spruce planks that we have to fill in. Well, okay, actually, over here where we have these logs, we're going to put logs going all the way up there and there. So it creates that doorway. And then we're going to get spruce planks and put 4. And then sort of just like fill in underneath this roof. Sort of fills in the area a little bit more. And then there's 2 lanterns there and there. And then these 2 spots in the floor are actually crafting tables. I don't know why. They just are. And then we actually need to put 2 more diagonal ones there. And replace these ones with diagonal ones. So you should have like a 3x4 of diagonal sideways logs. It looks like that. There's 2 torches up there and there, and then there's actually a sign that we have to type, and I'll type that in a second. Right, the bird sign right here says follow it, or Callahan is cool on Twitter, so I guess some guy was just self-promoting here. I'm actually gonna replace this sign because I think a better thing for it to say is sub to LordKanter. It's just a good idea in general, and I think you should subscribe. But the actual sign says follow Callahan on Twitter, so put that one if you want it to be accurate. Put this one if you're cool. Yeah, so that's that. Right, so in here we need a floor for this room. So we're gonna fill in spruce planks all the way along here. Oh yeah, so that's the 2 that you can see. That's what messed me up there. And then we can knock out these 2, and then we're going to need ladders. And we're gonna put ladders going all the way down here. Yes, against the glass. For whatever reason. So it looks like that. And then what we're gonna do, let's actually connect this with spruce logs here in this middle room, because it's supposed to be connected with spruce logs. And we'll leave this area for now. But what we're going to do, we're going to get spruce planks and sort of like wrap it around the top and sides. Just like that. And then we actually need to get some stairs out, some spruce stairs. And put 2 upside down ones there and there. And it sort of makes a little archway, which looks nice. And then what we need 2 lanterns in these top corners. And there's nothing on the floor here. So that's this little side room done. So let's come up here and finish this room. There's 2 more lanterns there and there on the opposite side from the ladders. There's 2 crafting tables in either corner, and then we need some 2 white beds in the middle, so sort of the bedroom area, and then we actually need item frames, and then I think it's called like Heart of the Sea. Heart of the Sea. There's 4 hearts of the seas in here, so that might be a little hard to get in survival. I don't know. So we're gonna put 4 in here, and then the ones on the top we want to rotate so they're upside down, and boom. I don't know if they're like speakers or I don't know what that's supposed to be, but there you go. That's what the bedroom looks like. Right, so in here, let's see, what are we gonna do? So where we had this wall right here, we're gonna copy it on the same thing on this side. Just wrap it around, and then put our upside down stairs. And then what we're gonna do, we're going to get glass, and we're gonna put glass, and like just like that on either side like this, because there's a little underwater aquarium here that we'll do in a second. I think actually we'll do this second to last, and then we'll do the farm. And then what we want to do, we want to replace the whole floor here with sand, including underneath the glass that we just placed. So make that all sand, and then under here we can put more torches, and sort of from the aquarium you can sort of see that it's just empty with torches under there. I don't know the exact spots of those torches though. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to get more lanterns and put lanterns in all 4 corners of this room on the ceiling. Right, so let's just skip this area for now. We'll come back to it. So right here, we're going to connect that with spruce, or like the logs, and then spruce planks. We can fill in the rest of this and this entire room. There's no spruce logs on the floor connecting this area. There we go, just like that. And there is spruce logs underneath this doorway compared to the other doorway. Right, so when you're looking in here, what we got to do, we need to wrap this around and make the same doorway right again, just like that, and then put our upside down stairs. And then what we can do, we can fill in our floor for the second tower area. Boop, put the same ladders in the same spots here, just like that. And then in this hallway room, there's actually 2 more crafting tables on the floor here and here, and there's 2 more lanterns there and there. All right, so we'll come back and do the tower. I won't forget. So what we got to do in here, we need some chests, and then we need anvils. But the anvil in here is chipped because it's been used so many times. And then we need some more spruce logs and some more stairs to fix up this roof here. And then there's actually torches, the back wall there and there. Add some light. So right here, chipped anvil right there. So you each have to use the anvil over and over until it's all chipped. Then we want to put a double chest, double chest, double chest, double chest. There's 4 of them. On this side, 3 double chests. Should fit in right there. And then the roof right here, what we're going to want to do, we want to get, okay, so this is a little weird. We're going to have 2 stairs facing that way, and then they're going to wrap around and then turn them into the logs when you get to that area. So like place one facing towards the wall, and then towards the wall, and then turn them into the log just like that, right there. And then what we're going to do is 4 upside down stairs on either side, just like that, going into that sideways log. So that is what that ceiling looks like. I have no idea why. That's just how it is. So let's come up here and we can finish this area. Almost done, guys. Where's the lantern? So there's just some furnaces up here. So put 4 furnaces and then 2 on either side, and then lanterns hanging from there and there. Oops. And then actually there is 2 more crafting tables. Believe it or not, you need more crafting tables, even though they're right there. Even more crafting tables. Right. So let's go ahead and do our aquarium here. And then we'll do the farm and we're done. Right, for this we're going to need purple coral fan, tube coral fan, red coral fan, horn coral fan, aka purple, blue, red, yellow, I don't know why they called that, kelp, sea pickles, and then we're going to need some water and some glass. So we're going to fill in this entire area with water. So a little trick, fill the entire first row with water, and then wait, I forgot, we have to fix this. I cannot get out. Right, so that leads me on to an issue. All these stairs here are going to try and get waterlogged. So what we're going to have to do is like temporarily put regular blocks for this row and on the row behind the house, or else all these blocks will just get waterlogged. So we need to just temporarily do that and then come back in here, and then we can fill this in with water. There we go. Right, let me get rid of this. Alright, and now we can go back and quickly replace all of our stairs, or all of our glass back into stairs the way it should be, or else water's just going to get everywhere. And that's why I waited to do the farm, because I remembered I was just going to break the farm with that, and sure enough, I forgot and I did that. So I guess bad job and good job at the same time, I don't know. There, we've replaced everything. Okay, so now that we have everything full with water, we are going to put everything in, and I have the correct spots for all of this. So starting from this area down here, we're going to put 1 sea pickle down there, and on these 3 rows all put kelp. Then we're going to put kelp there and there, and then in between we're going to put a blue one and a red one. Then this row it'll go kelp, 4 sea pickles, kelp, and then a purple one. Next row, 2 sea pickles, nothing, yellow and blue. Next row, kelp, 2 sea pickles, and then 2 kelp. And I'm sorry, this one actually should just be 1 sea pickle. I don't know why I did 2 on accident. Next row, we're going to go purple, kelp, red, kelp. Next row, we're going to go 4 sea pickles, and then 3 kelp. And then last row, we're going to go yellow, 2 kelp, and a blue. And that is what the underwater aquarium looks like. Now what we can do, we can fill in all of this with glass. So you're walking on glass, which I think it's cool. Actually, I think there's a few fish in here, and they just sort of come and go. So I'm actually just going to put a few, I think like probably 2 tropical fish in here. So, oops. I don't want that place next one there. And 2. Go down, buddy. Go. There. Go down. Okay. There. So we have some tropical fish in there. I don't think it matters how much you put in there. They sort of come and go, flying around in there. None of them are named or anything, so it's not that important. But there we go. We have the coral reef done in there. And last thing we need to do is the farm. And we are officially done with this area. So let's just come out here and let's get our farm going. Right. So what we're going to need, we're going to get out a shovel. We're going to need some dirt. We need a chest. I'm also going to get a hoe. Oh my god. That was so loud. Holy crap, that was loud. I should have not gotten a netherite hoe because I think, yeah, that's an achievement for that. Oh my god, that was loud. I'm so sorry. Oh, last thing. I forgot. We have to put 2 more poppies here and here. Just like that. Right. So with our shovel, we're going to make a path going here all the way down like this, but leave the last 2 here. We're going to put a double chest here. And then, let's see, what do we want to do? So from the edges here, on this row, we're going to skip 1, 2, 3, and on the 4th one, put water, and across from it, put water. Right, and then we can hoe, like, all of the land around it. But again, stop here. Don't do the last 2 rows. There we go. Right, so now what we want to do, we can do these 3 and these 3. And then we can do the back one in the corner on either corner. And then we actually, last thing we're going to need more lanterns. And we can put a lantern there and there. And then what we want to do, we want to knock out all this grass and quickly make it dirt. I don't know why, but it's all just dirt down here. I think it just like died or something. I don't know if like maybe the hoe can't reach it or whatever, but that's like that. And then in this area, we can put all potatoes. So just cover the whole thing in potatoes. There we go. Just a nice little potato farm. So there we go, bedrock, or not bedrock, potato. Boom, potatoes down there. And that completes Alyssa's house. Last detail we can do, just for some effects, to make it look the parts, really. We can add some of our bamboo, and I just realized we need 2 more lanterns on the front here. Okay, any more lanterns I'm missing? One's up there, there. And no, that's all the lanterns. There's none anywhere else. So what we can do, starting right here, we can just start putting bamboo. Just go all the way across. And then on the back, the whole house gets surrounded by bamboo. And then along here, 1 block away from the house, all the way up until there, where we had done that terrain right there. So that's why that terrain looked like that. And then you can see the bamboos coming in. And then last detail we can do, we can add the bamboo in the front here, because why not? So what we want to do is go along this fence line, and don't just do it like in the diagonals, you also want to fill in the in-betweens. So fill in everything with bamboo. And I'll show you. Oh, I guess this area was glitched. Well, that fixes it. And then right here around the nether portal, it gets a little different, so we cramp it in here. And then stop right there, and then we want to put 2, and then 1 right there, and that is the end of the bamboo. So there we go. We'll probably do the bamboo as we go. I guess we could add the bamboo here, but I don't want to yet. Alright, so there we go. Boom, you can see. And that actually completes all of Alyssa's house. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was a pretty easy one. Or Alyssa's house. This was more building oriented. And like terrain and other stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are following along and you're enjoying this, double check that you're subscribed. It definitely helps me out. Helps me want to, continue this series and stuff. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. Again, join the Discord. If you are building this, send me screenshots of you building it. I love to see it when people are actually building this and stuff. It just makes my day. So I will see you guys in part 6. Goodbye.